Today I want to talk about my experience in using online dating sites in Southeast Asia in general. As you know, I moved many years ago to Southeast Asia. I've been working and living in various countries, and of course I also used online dating sites, online dating services in order to get in touch with women there, and it was very helpful, especially in the beginning, in the early years, and also for the reason because in the early years, in my case almost 20 years ago, there were a little bit different dynamics still at play when it comes to online dating. But what I want to discuss in particular here today is the matching function. You know that many online dating services provide matching services, so they match, or apparently they are matching your profiles. You know, they're matching people's profiles, and this is how they also advertise their services, right? We do great matching. We will match your profile with other people's profiles, and then we will find for you your best match, right? And long story short, I don't trust these matching services. For me, it's total crap, in my opinion. I used to have a profile also. Yes, I filled out all the data. This is what I did, but I never really trusted or relied on the matching thing. I never put any hopes into that. Yeah. What I actually also know is that many people actually are disappointed. And I don't know, are they too naive, or I don't know what they are hoping to get when they are joining some online dating sites, but the people I've talked to over the years, also women in particular, they are very disappointed because they cannot, it seems that they're not able to find their match, you know. For me, you know, when I hop on these dating sites, I go by the looks, you know. I'm a man, you know, and men are attracted to looks, you know, and this is also the case with me. I'm just very honest. I glance over their profile for sure. Sometimes there's something written, sometimes not, but I go for the looks. I want to see how this girl looks, how does her face look, right? And then I just go by my gut feeling in the beginning. But recently, and here's the good news, I found a dating service which is called Crema Social, and this dating service is unique because there you can not only look at standard profiles with profile pictures, very boring actually. You can actually virtually meet people there. You can, what they offer, you can buy a meal for the person you are interested in. You're basically gifting a meal, lunch, dinner, whatever time during the day, it's up to you. And you can also invite them for a drink. That means you can invite them for a 5-minute video call, for example. Very quick thing. But I think this is really a good opportunity to leave a first good impression on the other person. And you can invite who you like. You know, there is no matching with this service. And I find it actually a great idea, a really great concept, because it's different than other dating services, totally different. And also, you actually, when you have these lunch or dinner dates, you know, then you can have a chat over the meal, a video chat, you know, and that's good, you know, because you also are mitigating some risks, you know, because, you know, some people just put on they put up fake profiles and stuff, and you don't know whom you are dealing with, you know. But when you have these live video conversations, and these are live, authentic video chats with even live translations, so I think that's really useful and has advantages definitely. Also in Southeast Asia, this app is available, for example, in countries like Thailand and the Philippines. So you might wanna check it out. The link is in the description. Yeah, click on the link if you are interested. Check out this service and see if it is something for you. And yeah, so to get back to the topic, this matching thing, I mentioned it already. People can make stuff up, you know, and as we all know, and I think we are all guilty of this to some extent, right? And I also mentioned already that some girls even do not have a profile, you know, they're just putting up a picture. If you're lucky, it's not even a fake picture, you know, talking about the previous online dating sites I used for many years, long time ago. And yeah, sometimes there's nothing written in the profile, and this is already an indicator that these girls, you have to be careful with these girls. They don't even take the time to write something into their profile. So you have to really question their motivations. They're probably up to something fishy, like it happened so many times in certain countries in Southeast Asia with me. Also, I asked myself the question, do I really want to be matched with other people or other girls, other women, you know, because, you know, I'm 47 years old. Do I want to be matched with a 47-year-old woman? No, I don't want that, you know. I'm into younger women, definitely, and I don't want to date women in my age group. This is very clear for me. Yeah. And other men have different preferences. Other men might be wanting to date women in the age group, or maybe there are some men who want to date older women, but I do not want that. I want to date younger women, and I don't want to date 47-year-old women. This is just not my preference, and I think that's fair enough. So this matching thing here would not even help me. Yeah, as I mentioned already, I go by the looks and I go by my gut feeling. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. You know, this is also a little bit like gambling. You know, you don't know what you will find, but I think that's part of the excitement, right? But of course, if you're using these services a lot, you get also smarter. You know, the tricks of the game and everything. You figure things out, and you can be lucky. You can be unlucky. It happened to me also. You know. I was lucky. I met great people, but great women, but also, you know, I was very, very unlucky at times. And at the end of the day, you need these connections which you make on these online services anyway. You have to meet them in person, or you want to meet them in person. This is then really the situation or the opportunity where you then can test these people, you know, and figure out who they are, what they are all about. You get to know them. Yeah, dating services are a great stepping stone, in my opinion. They are useful. They are useful tools in general. So the basic function and idea behind dating services, I think, is still valid and great. Of course, there are fishy people, there are scammers, women and men, by the way, who are using these dating services. But for example, in the Philippines, you know, I've said many times, and other people say the same thing, that the the dating sites, the dating services in the Philippines, for example, are the old ones, you know, the ones who are already a long time in use are not so trustworthy. But because apparently there are a lot of scammers, and there are a lot of scammers on these dating sites. But you know, just because there are scammers on dating sites does not mean that the concept of the idea of a dating service has to be questioned. No, the idea is great. It connects people, and it's a first stepping stone to connect. So that's all good. And but in my opinion and experience, you have to take action then quickly. Yeah, you hop on a dating site, for example, Crema Social. That's all good. You know, you establish a connection. In Crema Social, you can do the virtual video meeting, which is excellent in my opinion. But then you take it the next step further, right? You wanna meet in person, actually, and this is and you have to move quickly. Not wait for weeks and months. And this is also my conclusion here. Just a reminder for you. If you use these dating services, it's all good in my opinion. They are valid and they are needed and they are very useful, especially when you are a foreigner, a Westerner, when you are new to Southeast Asia, when you are new to Indonesia or the Philippines or Thailand or Vietnam. Yeah, dating services are a great tool and great help. They also helped me. Yeah, so I'm still using them. But don't forget, when you start to chat with a girl online, you have a connection going during that moment. If you are chatting with her for several days or even several weeks or even several months, even years. There are guys who are chatting with girls online for years. Doesn't matter how long you have been chatting with this girl, it is just a connection and not a relationship. Don't forget that. Some men, they live in this illusion that they are already in a relationship with this woman. And I also receive emails from guys who need advice, who are asking me questions, saying, and they are starting their emails with, you know, I'm in a Marcel, can you help me? I'm in a relationship with an Indonesian woman, and we are chatting already now for several weeks. And then I say, you know, you are not in a relationship with this woman. You have a connection, you have an online connection, but you don't have a relationship. So you really have to learn to discern what's the difference between an online connection and what is a real relationship. There are differences, you know, and how can you, what are the differences? Many men don't even seem to be able to discern between an online connection and a relationship. And I mentioned it already. Some guys, they are talking for weeks and months and continue doing it. For me, there is no point. I mean, if you cannot travel to Indonesia or the Philippines or Thailand, you have to make it happen somehow at the end of the day, because just keeping this online connection going is a waste of time at the end of the day. Either you want to be in a relationship with this woman, then you have to travel to this country and you have to be boots on the ground, have to find a job there, retire there, make a business. Well, I don't know. You have to make it happen. Otherwise you fall into this trap believing you are in a relationship with this woman. And that's a big fat fallacy. And because many girls will play into this scenario, you know, they will sweet talk a lot, you know, they will tell you all kind of stories, they will make up all kind of dramas, you know, they create an online persona, a character, and you think that's the real deal. And actually it's all fake, and you buy into it, and it will cost you dearly, trust me. Most likely also money, because these girls also play the money game, and they will tell you how much they love you and like you and miss you, and they need you to fix their heart. And you know, I can tell you so many stories because I went through this. You know, I was dealing with these women in various Southeast Asian countries. So this is what I want to remind you of again. Boots on the ground if possible. keep these online encounters quick and sweet, establish a connection, get to know each other, have a video chat, and then take things further if you're seriously interested in a relationship. And with that being said, I'm checking out for today. Thanks for watching. Looking forward what you have to say. How is your experience with dating services? Are you using them? If yes, why? And if you're not using them, why you don't like using them? Do you think they're all crap, or do you think they are useful? Did they help you in the past? Or maybe you found your current wife on an online dating site, you know. My current girlfriend, as I mentioned already in previous video, I found her on a dating site also, you know. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you in one of my next videos. Take care, bye bye.